guy. I think he's juicy.
Hello, people. We're back.
Hello! Ignore my comment about juicy men.
I don't think they heard it. It was like just before, or no, it was just after.
I need to save this so I can focus on the gameplay.
We're real different than what you've seen, Sam.
I mean, you're not that different. I mean,
But
as far as
we're
looks
holding some different things. Though.
Oh yeah. But the way you were describing it on the Discord, I expected to come in here and you were looking like a fucking lich.
Well,
I mean, look at our actual picture.
I mean, yeah, but I was expecting like I can't remember his name. There's a Sith Lord in the second game, who's just a lich-looking motherfucker, just covered in cracks and scars.
Scion.
Yeah, that guy. I expected you to be looking like Dark Scion the way you described it.
It's like, well, to be fair, we are like just finishing the second world now.
We only recently just discovered our force powers, and we immediately started corrupting ourselves.
I don't think you ever like become really fucking ugly in these games. I know you do start looking evil.
I'm sure it's like Mass Effect when they do the second game with your implants.
It's not as drastic as that if I remember correctly. But then again, I don't think I've ever done a playthrough where I was just cartoon levels of evil.
Well,
we are.
So we're doing that.
You're
I feel like we should do a mustache. Talk to everybody.
You got to do your rounds.
We
it is a
staple.
It is a staple of every Bioware game. Is you must do the rounds.
Tell me about you.
I think Alex coined that phrase because he always talked about it when he played Mass Effect. He's like, "Oh, I'm in the middle of my rounds."
I mean, you do have to do that after like every single mission in Mass Effect.
That's true.
Everybody's got different dialogue except fucking Garrus. Especially when I'm trying to ride that Garrus dick and he has nothing to say.
I almost can. Yeah, because he's always calibrating that fucking gun. I almost always romance Tali.
I've romanced her once, I think. I think I've romanced most of the people once.
She's just my favorite. I mean, it used to be Liara, but Tali just slowly became my favorite because she's cute and bubbly, and I like that.
He's being real standoffish to us.
She's a little on the young side, but I mean, she's a little on the young side, but I mean, I played Mass Effect when I was like 19, so.
So she was probably older.
No, she's I think she's 18 in the second game.
Oh.
Because they go on pilgrimage at 16, I think, and then I'm pretty sure she turns 18 in the second game, and then she's
that
an
may
adult.
be right. It's been a while since I played those games. I'm excited
for
the re-release for them because I haven't played them in a while, and I would like to play them with nice graphics and stuff.
Nice graphics and not bullshit money-making strategies.
Even though DLC included also.
Even though I did like the multiplayer, it was fun to play the multiplayer with you guys.
If there was no loot boxes in it, it would be great because it was fun.
I remember the levels of stress.
We got real good at it too.
Yes, we did. Oh, I see those cracks showing. I see the corruption.
It's there.
I'm seeing it now.
What is he doing? Is he waving his gun at me? Oh God! Oh,
I don't
think his character model's doing okay.
Now I know
being in your presence just fills him with hate and rage.
A common complaint with this game, if I remember correctly, when I played it, I did a light side playthrough, so I didn't really have this issue. But
are you sure? I've heard things about your playthrough.
No, that's KOTOR 2.
Okay, okay.
You're thinking of KOTOR 2. When I finally got to play through KOTOR 1, I did a light side playthrough. And my KOTOR 2 playthrough was a light side playthrough. It's just, I wanted to fall. But I was dead set on being a Jedi. But so many times I was like, I want to just kill this fucker. And Alex is like, you can. And I was like, but I want to be a Jedi.
It's a Bioware game, so that's an option. There's often evil options that you don't even realize are options. We killed like a whole two families, and we didn't even realize that was going to be a thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
But anyway, a common complaint. a common complaint is that your characters are very like polar, like they're either good or they're bad. They're not very nuanced. Like throughout the games, like when you do a dark side playthrough, like most of the quote unquote main characters are technically light side characters, so it's just like they all just start hating you.
Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start.
And how you just like want to smack them and say get over it.
He was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left.
We wouldn't want to join the Sith now, would we, Karth?
We couldn't do that.
But I did like that about KOTOR 2. Your characters are all very nuanced, and they don't necessarily just hate you for being evil.
Even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him.
Caden's voice actor always plays characters with trauma in their pasts.
They do. Every third word out of Karth's mouth was cutting out there for a minute, and it was kind of weird.
It's just because of Parsec. You don't get all the audio.
Yeah.
That's coming from my computer.
Anyway, you should tell him to just get over it, because he shouldn't. He's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
And you're evil.
But we can fix you.
So how can we fix him?
Don't even start with that. I don't feel sorry for myself. I feel angry at Saul and all those others. It's all I can think about sometimes. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
Give in to your anger.
Yes, feel the hate flow through you,
I do
Karth.
exactly the same thing.
But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Well, then why would you say there's more?
How can I help? I do? How did you know?
I just know.
You look like a dog.
She does kind of resemble a Cocker Spaniel.
We both know that for some reason you have some idea of what I'm thinking, the bond we share.
Yeah, there was in the last couple sessions there was some overtures of some stuff there.
Yeah, I know y'all are like forced linked and whatever.
But
I played,
but maybe more.
It's been a long time since I played this game, but I recently have been watching like I recently, not too long ago, watched a retrospective of it, so I'm refreshed as to what happens.
Well, don't you be spoiling shit.
No, I'm not. I'm just waiting for y'all's reactions to things that happen.
Learn to control their emotions and darker impulses.
Don't do that. Give in to it.
The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you and for everyone around.
I mean, it worked for Luke.
Yeah. Luke turned out fine.
Luke had those protagonist powers, though.
So do we.
We're the main characters, so we can do whatever we want.
We are the protagonist.
You know, her braids are not that good.
They could be better.
Like, whoever did her braids did not deserve a tip.
It was so old. It's an old game.
Erratic behavior and lack of compassion that will lead you to corruption.
Got a map on those 12 polygons.
It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you.
I mean, I'll think about it. I'll consider.
I kind of wish actual dreads were a hairstyle in these games, because I feel like dreads would look really good with Jedi robes.
For our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other.
I hope you haven't been feeling abusive.
Has your skin been getting weird? Mine started doing that real recently.
That would make us have to be a little more overt.
I decided to start acting a little evil, and now I'm cracking.
No, it's not evil. We're just doing what's best for us.
They say that black don't crack, but I tend to believe otherwise now. I'm looking a little ashy.
We used to have like beautiful golden brown skin, and it ain't that way now.
You're getting a little ashy. You need to go get some cocoa butter.
Looking like a dried, rocky planet.
I don't think I'll be the risk to the mission. I think I will get the mission done no matter what must be done.
I think your sensibilities, Bastil, are what's going to get in the way of this fucking mission.
Yeah.
She has a lot to say for someone that we could kill with Force Lightning.
Oh, you have Force Lightning now?
We do.
Oh, we have Force Lightning.
We're using Force Lightning and the Life Siphon one. Those are like our main two.
For a second, I thought the Wookiee had a lightsaber. I was like, wow, everyone's getting loaded up.
We're just handing them out.
You could give him a wooden one.
Yeah, what do you want?
Canderous is now one of our main party members, by the way. It's gonna be him and the HK droid that I know exists will be the main.
I mean,
two.
as he should be, really, because I mean, you should probably.
Those two won't stop me from doing dark side things, which I want to do.
No,
Whereas my light side people are like, you can't do that.
Arth, for all the good shit that we put on his weapon, he likes to make a real fuss whenever we try to extort people for money or anything like that. So we gotta keep him out of the way.
I'm trying to think. I don't believe there are any dark side Force user party members.
In those days, we were sweeping
I think
across
we've
the
got
Outer Rim,
most of them.
destroying
We killed one of them.
young Mandalorians.
We
who'd you
killed
kill?
we killed one of the potential party members.
Who'd you kill?
There was somebody on Dantooine that apparently could have joined, but they weren't being dark side enough, so we killed them
Yeah.
and
There's
took
the
and took their lightsaber.
Yeah. It was worth it. It was red.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I can't remember their name though.
What was your
I
story?
remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor,
As is
linked
tradition.
directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me. My heart
This is
racing
the
with
way.
fear of
This
coming
is the
back.
way.
I love that you ride basilisk droids like fucking animals. It's wonderful.
I didn't
The
think
way.
they got
Weapons
afraid.
are
Every
his
new
religion.
warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the
You
air
could make a good
sucked
Sith.
out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of
You would.
frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When
That
the
seems
magnetic
fun.
locks disengaged on my droid,
He's getting real
I
excited
plunged out
about
of the
this.
drop bay towards
It-
the
it
battle
seems
that lay
fun.
below.
You hear a tank on his plate.
It's like, can we do that? That sounds
Actually, I
fun.
kinda
Exhilaration.
want to know some more about it, since this will be
Yeah.
relevant.
As I streaked into the atmosphere,
It's like, let's.
dodging
Oh, is it?
self-guided projectiles and beam weapons.
Like, what do you mean it's gonna be relevant?
80-kilometer plunge through the
May or may
atmosphere,
not be implying that
dodging
you
and
might be
weaving,
riding
the
basilisk
outside of my
droids in the
armor
future.
glowing like the
Oh, I
sun
thought
in
we
the
were.
heat of
I
the
thought he.
entry.
Yeah.
And with barely 30
Let's
meters
pay close
of
attention,
I twisted
man.
and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
Oh yeah, that's exactly where you hear the tink.
Yeah. I want a basilisk war droid.
But things are
You
different
just
now.
hear a thud. It's
We
like,
can't
what was
go
that?
back
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm just getting excited.
2 floors left now, but I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I satisfied
but it sounded
your
fun.
curiosity for now. Is there
I
something
guess.
else
I don't want to
you
talk
know?
about this anymore. I trust you're satisfied. No,
I-
I need to go satisfy
I
myself.
have to go into another room.
I need to go use the bathroom. It's gonna be a minute. I mean, unless you're down. I'm down if you're down, Miss Dump Truck.
Does the droid have anything to say?
Does droid have things to say?
He bee whoop. He do the bee whoop.
Beep boop boop boop. You don't talk much, do you?
Do you not speak
Okay.
the binary?
I don't know.
The character in KOTOR 2 speaks the binary, and it's really weird because the droid doesn't have subtitles. He still just completely
Okay.
bee whoops, but your character's like, yes, I respond to this.
Well,
So
alright
it's
then.
just lots of bee whoops, and then you just speak back to him about something that you didn't even know he was talking about.
Okay, so we're making a big decision now on what the first
Oh, we
planet we
just
go
gotta-
to is.
We just gotta go places.
Well, I know, but where first?
Oh, I
Is
can't
there
remember.
a particularly good order of things to do?
I can't remember which planet it was that you can get totally stuck on. I remember Alex screaming at me not to go there the first time I ever played this game.
Let's not go there then.
But I can't remember. I think it's Tatooine. I think you want to wait till you're higher level to go to Tatooine.
Let's go to... How about Kashyyyk? Want to go to Kashyyyk? Do that first.
Gonna go kill some Wookiees.
Maybe kill a few Wookiees and save a couple
I
others.
think we can do that. I think let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna gather some num-nums. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. Either way, I think we should probably save as soon as we get there. And
Save.
make that a different save.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case.
Yeah. I have also been backing up all the saves before starting each session, by the way.
Wonderful.
Just in case. Not like making different saves, but I have that on a separate computer.
Just in case lightning strikes your house.
Just in case. You never know.
He seems important.
He does.
Lord
I
Malik,
wish I could
the
get those
Starforge is
sick-ass
operating at
tattoos.
200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I'm curious to see when we'll see what Revan's been up to this whole time. I assume he's fucking around with the Starforge about now. Doing things in the
She
shadows.
was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malik, he served under me when I still followed the Republic.
Oh.
You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malik.
Oh, he lived.
Oh.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastard...
The guy who's talking right now, he's also in Mass Effect. All of these people are Bioware people.
A Jedi and a war hero.
Need to.
You survived the
Eventually, I gotta
encounter.
make dinner today too.
hired to
I'm making
kill Lord
Rotel mac and
Calo has
cheese.
agreed to help us capture the young Bastard for a very hefty fee, of course.
It's
But I
Zaid,
assure
Sam.
you he is well worth the
It
price.
is. I can hear it.
His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taking
But until I make dinner, I brought something very
Lord Malik,
nutritious.
forgive me, there is
Oh.
private audience away from the
Liquid bread.
soldier.
Liquid bread.
wasting my time.
That would make for a good series to stream later, by the way, William, the Mass Effect series. Because all of
That
us
would
know
be
all
fun.
about it, so we would be able to steer you in the correct direction.
Oh, has William never played it?
I've never played a single Mass
I
Effect
could have
game.
sworn I forced you to play it.
I think you tried to get me to start, but I never owned an Xbox, and the only.
I had it
I
for
could've played
PlayStation.
was- Well, either way, I've never played it.
Man, you're the second person that I thought I forced to play Mass Effect, and I just ended up not.
Just forgot about it. It's fine. That Starforge thing seems real important too.
It does.
They haven't told us what exactly it does either.
I'm worried that Revan's there touching it right now.
I
Because
just
they
need to
haven't shown
sew-
him, and that
I
scares
just
me.
want to. I just gotta sew my mouth shut.
Don't you be spoiling the plot of this
I don't.
game.
I'm not trying to, but you say things. I'm just like.
So why exactly are we on Kashyyyk again?
Get
It's
a
one
star
of the planets that has a star map on it, I believe.
That's right.
Forces
I'm 90.
Vision.
I'm 90% sure it's Tatooine. That's the death
The one
planet
shadow
that'll
went
stop
through.
you.
Did you see it?
I
but
believe
I
that
would
was one
really-
of the things that was said before.
I
that
would
Tatooine
really
had some
hate
weird
it.
Stuff.
I would really hate it if I just sent you to your death.
Expected to find the alien
Ooh.
technology of
That's
the
why we save again and again.
Again.
It looked like it was on this
The
forest
Wookiees
floor.
of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Roshar branches. Only the bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Let's get something
Okay.
straight, Bastila. You're connected to me. That was my vision.
We know I'm more powerful.
vision
You
here.
just piggybacked. Or I should say that was our vision. This lady's got some voices in her head.
Yes. What do you mean?
She's
What
got
do you mean
multiple
something's not
personalities.
right?
She's well, he is a Wookiee. He can probably just feel things in his Wookiee self.
What do you want? What do you mean? Ooh. Somebody been eating food.
Oh God,
That we
forbid.
got a stowaway. And we can't have that.
You should stab them.
I will. I'll do it. I've stabbed other people.
You know, flour just in the air is very explosive.
It is. It's kind of fun.
And actually, that's the case for any kind of very fine powder. If you just saturate the air enough with it, it will become explosive.
Good to
Make
know.
a big boom.
Supplies.
Cotton does that really nicely. If you take cotton particles and just fill the air with it, they will explode. They will go up like a match.
So there was somebody here.
Is that the food container?
Yes. Looks like
That that doesn't look like it should hold food.
So
How would you
clearly,
know
where
what
would
the
you
food-
put your food?
Not in the glowing, not in what looks like a reactor.
It's like I trust the glowing reactor with my food. Is there nothing in any of these things? You ain't got nothing?
I believe the wall lit up when you looked at it. Okay, maybe it was one of those plate cylinders. Like that bulge out in the wall, I thought I saw it light up, but it might have been one of those cylinders you're in now.
Are these just boxes to put things in?
I think they have a chance of spawning loot, because I don't think you can store shit.
I got scared because I turned around and it looked like a person T-posing real quick.
Oh,
Oh, it did. I see what you're. I think I see what you were looking at. Oh, who is this? I don't remember. There's so much about this game I don't remember. Even though
Yeah,
I
that's
watched the
fine.
retrospective, like it obviously just gives you the broad plot points, and I mean it goes into some of the interesting stuff.
I'm coming.
we just looked behind us.
I'm coming.
Maybe
Coming
up
for
in
ya.
like maybe up those Oh.
I'm coming. Do you hear anything, Canderous?
I imagine Canderous would just like immediately shoot it. Just it would walk by him and just quick draw McGraw it.
I gotcha! Gotcha!
Child.
Why the fuck are you here? Right now!
We all know Jordan is not above killing children.
It'll happen again.
It's true.
I'll kill again.
However, I think Bioware's a little above it, so I doubt it's gonna let you cut down a little girl.
We killed off a whole family. So
That's
two whole
weird.
families, actually.
We
But
know
did
like
you see the
most
children die?
languages.
Was there a scene of you going full Anakin?
We didn't kill them. We had them kill
Don't
themselves.
understand you.
There you go. See, that's different. They didn't have to show you.
You can't just be here.
It's too late.
You can't. It's not allowed. I didn't okay
It's already
this.
happened.
Number four.
What?
You have
Sorry,
to.
you
have
gotta
to.
go.
But you could turn her. You could
It's a
corrupt
child.
her.
You gotta go. I don't.
Shoot. Shoot.
Who are you? Go. Leave.
Just
Shoot.
kicked her out on Kashyyyk.
Shoot.
She can figure it out.
She's just got.
I'm making sure she's leaving my ship.
She got it.
Okay.
She's just gonna get ripped apart by Wookiees.
How'd you let her walk by you? Why'd you let that happen?
Your
He
choice.
didn't even notice. He's wearing sunglasses.
I like how there's
Every-
just a random. There's just a random fighter just sitting in your car in your what I assume is your living room.
Everybody on the ship but me is blind. They let a child just come in here. Back up.
Jor Witty.
Kashyyyk. Is that enough wise?
It is in fact enough wise. 3 wise.
There's never
I
enough
do also.
Y's.
I also always forget how to spell Kashyyyk.
It took some remembering. It's 3 for no reason. The species with
alien
the
language.
demon voice.
I don't like them.
It speaks into your soul.
They do exactly that.
100 credit docking fee.
I have that, but I don't want to pay it.
Tell him to fuck off.
I land where I wish.
I'm
I
Darth
am full of
Khan.
I will
What do you
kill
mean
you.
you can't allow us to remain?
I don't.
Would a hot lightsaber through the throat?
I don't
make
think
you
he
otherwise?
understands what the. I don't think he understands. Well, what
are you gonna do about
what
it?
are you going to do about it? Well, I'm
already
here. My feet are on the ground. My ship is on the ground, so.
Ridiculous.
I've never been so insulted in my life.
I'm offended.
How dare they?
Get me my lightning. Blah blah blah. Why? Why didn't we just land elsewhere then?
I feel like you need to murder Zerka.
Yeah.
Just all of it.
Yeah.
They dared to make us pay a fine
They
just
want
to
to make
be
me pay. Fine.
here.
Fine. Take it. Leave. That won't be necessary. Leave me. Get out of my sight. Terrible.
I really wish we could just kill him and take the money back.
Can we? No.
Wait, was that a chest over there in the corner?
Ooh. Ooh.
You gotta look with your special eyes. Special. Oh my. 2 red lightsabers even.
I told ya.
Where'd you get the second red one?
I got one from the Jedi, and I made it red because I'm evil. And then I got the other one from the almost party member who I murdered.
Do you have the Force Leap where you can just fly at people when you go into combat?
Yes.
Good. It's my favorite ability. You just.
It is nice. Skip a lot of the silliness and just go.
It's like, haha, we're over here and we're gonna shoot you, and you just leap.
Now I am here.
You just
Nah.
appear next to them.
Nah.
I can't wait. I can't wait until Cody has the actual Force Leap ability where it's just like they're 30 feet away. It's like I'm gonna be there. Meow. Right now.
You don't get a say.
I use the much more refined teleportation.
I didn't know there was a teleport ability.
Yeah,
Phase walk.
you can get those.
Oh, I have.
containers.
Well, I have Phase Strike.
There were containers back there.
Yeah, I was going to the end of the hall first. Ooh. I walked into these people's like office like, can I have this? It's mine now.
But okay.
You made me pay 100 credits, so I'm taking your stuff. How do you feel
Once
about that?
Cody starts having more Force points, he's definitely going to start using those Force-empowered strikes more. But it costs a Force point for every empowered buff I want to put on that strike, and I only have 6 of them.
Oh, you only have 6. I see.
Yeah.
I was
I don't
about to
have a
ask
whole
you.
lot of them. Because I'm more of a punchy punch.
Hold here, Spacer. Circa Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially
It's
bad.
fine. I'm sure everything will be
Numbers
fine.
down.
Just
But I think they
ki-
leave
oh,
certain areas
just
Isle
kill-
Katarn just drops from the trees and just starts beating the shit out of people.
I'm going past you. I paid. Or no, don't get in my way. I'll kill.
negative threats. Don't test me, Spacer. We've more than
Who the
enough
fuck you
firepower
calling
to tear
Spacer?
apart here.
Ooh,
Do you
do
understand?
you even know? You don't be knowing?
Look,
What you think you be is?
Anyway,
Is
going-
you stew?
I'm going. I paid you, so I'm
Leave this
going.
area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company.
Okay.
Is you stew?
we don't need your protection.
Is you stew?
It'll be real funny if we fight these and then immediately die. That'll be real.
It would be hilarious.
I remember these things. I don't like them.
They're
They get poisoned.
They're real.
Oh, you smacked it real good.
We're better at things now. Significantly better than last time you saw
Gave it
us.
smack.
And Karth can actually hit some things sometimes now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even though you're not using Karth.
Or not Karth, Canderous.
Oh.
Oh. Can we help you?
You're not. You're not.
You got
mi-
something
and
to
you're
say?
you're also not missing constantly, which is nice.
We've been up in strength a lot.
Good.
That was the issue.
Just leap upon them.
What?
No, it was
What?
the thing here.
This isn't. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company.
He's British, so he's
Time
evil.
patrol Captain Denno.
Immediately.
Interrupting Zerka Corporation.
Immediately evil.
Uh-huh. Just hurry up and tell me what
Slave
happened.
got a little rebellious.
Oh, don't you hate when your slaves rebel? I hate
Do it. It shouldn't
it.
come out of our pay.
Can't have it.
Shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
I don't really care. Goodbye.
Watch us.
I'm ignoring you.
Huh?
I care not for your existence.
We can't have the shit the Wookiee had, then why
Can
do we
you
care about
recover?
it?
Or is that beyond you still? Yeah.
I never use the mines, so I never see a point in recovering mines.
We
Just
recover
sell 'em.
them to sell them. That's the only reason.
Isn't it like 150 creds a piece?
Mm-hmm. It was a decent amount.
I'm here.
Yeah, it's a lot
I
of
always
money.
just end up making in any RPG really. I always just end up making more money than I ever really need, so I just never bother. That looked so fucking evil.
Good. Oh, what is that?
Oh, there's
flying.
some Kashyyyk coming at me.
God, that looks so much evil.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. What is that? I don't like it.
I think Canderous is throwing grenades.
Oh. Canderous.
We did set him to do that last time.
Oh,
Did we?
Yeah, we set his
Like, I
AI
thought-
to Grenadier.
I thought Force Lightning looked evil. That is just terrifying.
It's the Drain Life one.
Just the red tendril of death.
It just red evil
Drain.
connects to them and just drains their life out.
Oh, speaking of tendrils, that pissed me off so much when that one lucky attack of opportunity just knocked me the fuck out.
It happens.
Because I had a really good plan.
Who's
I didn't
that?
just. I was going to fall back, so I was out of range of hitting Jordan, and my dark side tendrils in AOE, so I was literally gonna do a mass damage sweep.
Would have been nice.
Because not only do the tendrils bash them, but depending on my roll, it also gives them necrotic damage. So it could have been a really good move, but it just the rolls.
Die. You will fall to me. I see another one. I'm coming.
I would never want to live on a planet just infested with giant mantises.
I mean, imagine you just walking down the sidewalk one day and that shit just walks up to you. Insane.
You gotta have a blaster on you. Blasters for everyone.
Yep. The only thing that stops a bad bug with a gun is a good man with a gun.
The Wookiees are a very martial culture, so I imagine the idea of just you just gotta fight every day isn't that weird to them.
Well, they're also a lot better at it just biologically.
They're really good at it. They just grab things and rip.
They grab, rip, they can eat things, they can... Although, I think they're usually more pacifist when it comes to, like, hunting and stuff.
They're really territorial.
So. They are very
Super
territorial.
Station.
Very xenophobic.
What do you do? Insertion key patrols.
I imagine they just let the food come to them.
Let's get an idea.
Pretty much.
As the food seems very violent.
Okay.
Can't T3 just hack those?
No. Go back. It's more fun to just lightsaber it open.
Yeah, but you could break the items in it.
But fun.
Dark Jedi. I think we're much darker than they are.
I think we're proper Sith.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
You're welcome to try.
You are welcome to try.
Lap.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh,
maybe they're gonna really try.
Oh.
They're giving it the they're giving it the college try.
My head hurts.
Oh.
My head hurts.
That was quick.
Well, that happened.
God.
Kill.
Can Candace heal? Inject yourself with drugs.
Run, T3, run! Flee! Live so that we all can live! Run! Dodge! Dodge!
Shooting as fast as his little legs can carry him.
Run from them! Oh, they're coming! Oh God!
Oh God!
He was right there.
It's a good thing you have these archaic controls.
I'm coming. Is he still coming? Oh, he's still coming! Oh God! What? Oh, wait. No. They came back. And then they fell.
She immediately died.
You might be able to set up a mine while they're distracted.
Where are mine?
Can you do mines?
Oh.
No, you can't do mines.
Oh.
I don't think they're going to
Go
do
away.
mines. Oh no!
Go away! Don't touch me!
He's just
Die!
chasing you. Oh!
Shoot him! You're just not shooting him enough.
You need to shoot so much better, T3. Probably should have grenaded him.
Yeah.
Stun and then grenade.
Oh, he resisted.
Oh, he didn't get stunned.
Oh,
he was going around. He gave up. Oh no, he's coming back.
Oh no, he's still coming. Oh no.
Get him again. Just kite.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Bitch.
I love it.
Ooh. Stop.
Oh, take all of that.
Robes.
Master, I have good things for you.
Master? Master!
Oh no!
Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to use at all. I don't have any more of the stuff.
Can we...
Hang on.
Can we equip more?
Hang on.
You have a flamethrower.
Oh,
Just,
I'm a flamethrower.
you should probably repair. You should probably, do the heal. Let him chase you and then come into the flamethrower. Get him!
Oh, that wasn't it.
You clicked the wrong button. Oh!
I was going into a wall. That's not what a flamethrower does. That's not what a flamethrower does.
Okay, now, why aren't you using it? That's weird.
I don't know.
You gotta get up in his grill.
I'm coming. I'm
I'll
coming.
get you. I'll
I'm
get you.
coming.
Oh, that hit him so hard. You should do that again.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh my. He's just like,
Oh,
I
don't
didn't
do
think
that.
it was. When did he get a flamethrower? More remains. 2 lightsabers.
Master, I've come. I've did it.
Why do I get this feeling that you weren't supposed to actually win this fight?
Fucking hilarious.
But yet T3's
Oh,
just
no,
over
no,
here kicking
no.
the shit out of stuff.
Oh, just
Oh,
stop
he ran
running.
past it.
Stop
Hit him
doing
with
that.
the flamethrower. Hit him with the flamey boy.
Oh.
Oh, it's
I
because
guess we gotta wait.
I think
we
it's
gotta-
the running away.
Yeah.
I think it is the running
we
away.
we got to get him into our kill spot. Right there.
You see your friends? I did that.
Oh, don't do that.
My God.
Oh. No, you got to go back like the others
no.
did. It's in the rules. If you're a cop, you got to tell me.
If you're a cop, you gotta tell me.
Oh.
Oh, they're back.
Whoa!
I thought I was
Make them
gone.
heal.
I thought I was
Make them
gone.
What?
Heal yourself. Heal.
See if those lightsabers are better.
Oh, delicious Drogas.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Do you have the force heal ability?
No, we just drained the life out of others. That
Oh,
felt
so
more
the drain life
correct.
does heal you.
Yes.
Speaking of drain life,
Yeah.
You should see if those lightsabers are better than the ones you have first.
Should. Although we did upgrade these a bit, so it may not be.
That's a wide range of damage.
It is.
It's like that could either be real good or really bad.
No, I think we would need to upgrade these first to see if they'd be better.
ooh, that short lightsaber's just better. It seems like.
2 to 12.
I believe that short lightsaber. I believe using a
This
short
one.
in your offhand instead of a big does give you a bonus to like hit more and like a bonus to criticals.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I'm
Offhand
not
and two
sure.
weapon fighting as in different focus and produce additional effects. So that one's 2 to 12. This is 3 to 17 though. The one we have on. So we may want to transfer over this stuff on this one to this one later, perhaps.
That sounds like an idea.
Okay, we'll do that.
But the one in your offhand's a large, isn't it? It's a martial, isn't it?
They're both the same.
So, yeah, I do believe
Oh,
having a
ooh.
Shoto.
Canderous, you're dead.
I'm
coming.
Give us your
I'm
life.
coming. I'm coming.
Oh, he passed the save.
Stop it.
Crit him.
Don't do that.
Crit him to stun him. Or I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
That flamethrower's a bitch.
Yeah? Oh, ooh. More. So many
a
things.
purple lightsaber.
So many things.
You got a purple lightsaber.
Those are pretty. What about this? This is the same, but this is far more correct, obviously.
Obviously.
Okay, so awareness. Awareness +4. Do we have any?
I wish you had a
things?
rebreather that you could put on your face.
If we used the neural band, we'd pass will saves better.
Do you
That could
have a
be good.
rebreather? Do you have a rebreather you can put on your face?
I feel like
Not
we
yet,
did.
no.
Because the rebreather in KOTOR 2, I'm pretty sure there's one in this game too, it looks very Sith. It's basically a Darth Vader face.
Ooh.
And that kind of
Let's
covers up your
see.
cracking. That kind of covers up your cracking cheeks too.
I bet.
I wonder why the Sith just end up turning up ugly, because the Sith do like the sex. So you'd think turning ugly would be not a thing that
They don't call them bumping uglies for nothing.
The dark side of the Force actually corrupts. The
It's a
thing.
pathway to many abilities, some considered to be unnatural.
Unnatural.
It's true.
Ooh, you had some stuff.
But yeah, like, just remember that was actually Palpatine's face.
You watched all of that happen. You watched absolutely all of that happen and did nothing.
Whoa, you guys okay?
You just watched me die repeatedly. You saw this little droid fix everything.
It's not his job. It's not his job to protect people on the path. He just no one's allowed past him. That's his job.
That is his job.
Bastards.
Supply station.
Well, I think we had gotten all the way up here before the running had to happen. I think they were all standing right here.
You ran very far.
Yeah.
You're like, oi!
But we lived.
And T3 fixed it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was pretty intense. You guys okay?
I mean,
I was watching that whole time.
Honestly, they really just hit you with a lot of good. Like they just got the jump. That you failed that save on Drain Life, and then they froze you, and it was over. If you had passed the will save to not get stunned, you probably would have been okay. Your eyes look dead.
Oh.
That you look like a straight up corpse.
It's fine.
A corpse with a dump truck ass, but still a corpse. You know, you probably should have brought Zelbar with you. Or not Zelbar, your Wookiee friend. Is that Zelbar?
That's his name.
Okay. You probably should have brought your Wookiee friend with you. Because I imagine he could, you know...
Well, they don't seem to like him, so maybe that would have been a bad idea. I don't like that everybody in this room got weapons.
I think they forced us to bring him anyway.
Yeah, 'cause he's right next to the black one. I mean, I know about this quest, but I'm not trying to spoil it. So.
You don't want to see me angry.
Okay, so what is your problem? What did we do?
I imagine learning Wookiee is rough.
Yeah.
I imagine it's not an easy course in college.
Yeah.
Also, I wonder if Star Wars universe has just regular colleges.
I don't know. Does anybody just go for a math degree?
I know there are trade colleges, but I don't know if there's anything besides that. The Jedi might just control all information. The Jedi and the corporations.
I like how holocrons are really just computers, but every time the Force touches them, they become these relics of ancient evil and power. Like, a holocron really is just a computer, but every time the Jedi or the Sith get their hands on one, they become this object of power.
I should stop. What? What do you want? I don't know. I've slaughtered before.
I don't think any of these characters are quite aware of how much you will just gut them. They're all under this assumption that you're a good person, and they're very wrong.
I will load that save, and I will make it happen.
He called us irrelevant.
You don't even.
Do you see these two red lightsabers in my hand? Do you see my dead eyes?
You went cross-eyed there for a second. I saw it.
Sometimes your eyes just stop working when you're too in tune with the Force.
You don't need to. Where we're going, we won't need eyes to see.
You went cross-eyed because of the amount of annoyance that this man is feeding you. It's like, your brain just
Like
couldn't
this
take
doesn't
it.
this doesn't seem like star map stuff. Yeah.
He doesn't know anything about it. Kill him.
You're useless to me. I'm not opposed to doing dirty work though.
I believe there is an option to end up just killing him, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. It's been a while.
Why would I didn't take him anyway? I go up to his face. He's like, I didn't take you anyway.
I might go get my food started.
They sometimes sound so sad with something they say.
They always sound sad to me. Like, they sound like sad dogs.
But there's like a
They do.
particular noise they'll sometimes make. It's like, oh, sorry.
There is a part of me that just really wants to pet a Wookiee.
Apparently, they don't want that.
Just give it head pats. Just be like, you're a good Wookiee.
I think there are certainly people here that would oppose you. Are we just gonna kill him?
Are we about to back a coup?
Are we? Is that what's happening?
We didn't come here expecting to back a coup.
You see, Jundar, there is someone. Make it good, Salva. Just do your thing.
No. Bah.
Hey. It's that grating language. At least it's not as bad as the Sand People language.
Yeah.
True.
Let's just do whatever.
Which hearing Pablo Pascal trying to speak Tuscan was interesting. He worked really hard at that, I feel.
Like, where do these people have the time to just learn 50 languages?
That's what I'm thinking. How does anyone learn more than like 2 or 3 languages? There's just
Like-
too many, and how do you even
Like,
decide what to learn?
I can understand being multilingual if you're interacting with these people on a regular basis, but like, there's the people that have like 10 plus languages in their repertoire. It's like, what are you doing with your time?
I do think Mass Effect came up with a real good caveat to that with their little
Yes.
translators.
I like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy version. Do you guys
the
read those
worm.
books? The Babel fish.
Yeah,
It's a little bit a Babel fish. You put it in your ear, and then it translates the words for you.
I imagine that feels really weird going
Oh
in.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But you can just get them out of a vending machine, and then you just stick it in there, and you're good. You'll get used to it.
You gotta have your towel.
Don't
You
panic.
gotta have your towel.
Mm-hmm.
But they've taken me to a new place, so I don't know where I am. It's also night now.
Yay.
We've been here too long.
Where do we go to kill?
I-
Okay, so Great Walkway. We were there before.
I was very upset because HBO was gonna make a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series as opposed to the movie.
That would be a
which,
proper way to do it. They get to be fairly longer books, so
like, and the movie wasn't bad. I
I did
enjoyed
like the movie, but it also lost a lot of the details.
Yeah.
Which I feel like a good series by HBO would have been very nice, but they canned the idea, which made me sad.
It is kind of a harder thing to adapt. which I can understand.
It's
because
not an easy.
It's the
sci-fi.
author's. It's weird sci-fi, and also the author has a very strange style. If you're not used to it, it's very funny though. It's one of the few book series I've actually laughed out loud at while reading.
I haven't read the entirety of it. I think I just read the first one. I might have read the second one.
I think I tried to read the second one, but I have
The
read
second
first
one is the restaurant at the end of the universe, I believe.
I know I've read the actual Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
It was in middle school, but I did read it.
This is the only place we can go.
I guess so. Unless we go back onto the walkway. There was the other direction we hadn't
No
been
one,
on yet.
no one in my private school liked nerdy sci-fi stuff as much as I did, other than my 8th grade math teacher, who also really loved it. So he would always just recommend me sci-fi books to read. So he was just like, read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Go do it now. I'd be like, but I hate reading. He'd be like, but you'll love it. Now read it. He made me read Dune.
I keep meaning to read Dune, because I know it's very influential.
It's...
But I also know it's a lot.
I didn't get all the way through Dune. It's so much, and as an 8th grader, it's hard. I could probably read it now and like it a lot, but I also don't have a lot of time to just sit down and read a book.
Literary styles have also changed in like the past 70 years. So.
Yeah.
They have changed a lot. How old is Dune? I can't even remember when Dune came out.
I think that's an older book, as far as I remember.
I think it came out in like the 60s.
Wasn't the guy who wrote it? I don't remember who wrote it.
Give me a moment. I'll pull up Google.
Somebody that has Google.
I'll do it. Hold on. Dune. I am excited for the new Dune movie coming out. It looks like it'll be interesting.
It does look interesting. Okay.
It looks like it's getting the it looks like it's getting the necessary backing it needs, because the original 1985 Dune is weird. Dune is a 1965 science fiction novel by American author Frank Herbert.
Frank Herbert. That was it. Got anything I can take? Ooh, you do.
Best known for Dune and its 5 sequels.
It had several.
My 8th grade science and math teacher also tried to get me into Lovecraftian stuff, but I just was not about it.
That's a lot. That can be a difficult read if you're a younger reader.
Yeah. I have a collection of stories from him sitting upstairs, actually, in our bookshelf. It's a very archaic way of writing. It's very detailed and very old.
And
I've
much
been
like
slowly
King,
working my way through it.
And much like Stephen King, he just has a lot of unconnected books, and it's really difficult to know where to start.
Well, most of them were just short stories that he just published, and he
And
only really
the
started making
tales.
it like, he had an idea of like the universe they took place in, but I don't think there are any that are like directly related.
There's only a couple that has like a character in them that
I think characters. I was gonna say I think some of the characters get recycled, but none of the actual stories are really connected.
Yeah, like he's. I'm pretty sure in most of his stories he mentions, was it Ibn al-Qaid or whoever wrote the Necronomicon?
Yeah. Oh, you're back.
Oh, they're back.
The Necronomicon.
More death. Die. Don't run away from me.
He was a man who did not like not white people.
He didn't.
He very much did not.
There were also certain people he disliked more than others.
That's true.
I'd like to point out the Lesser Key of Solomon is an actual book.
Can I go through here now?
So was the Kabbalah.
I'm just gonna go.
The Kabbalah, the Lesser Key of Solomon. Those are books commonly referenced in the cosmic sci-fi horror genre, and they exist. They're real.
They are in fact real.
I have read excerpts from the Kabbalah. I've never actually read the Kabbalah.
You really can just find copies of it online.
Yeah, oh yeah, there are like translated copies of the Kabbalah all over the place, but I don't have the I don't feel the necessity to just buy a copy of the Kabbalah.
I think if I'm going to sit down and read a book, the Kabbalah is probably not going to be what I'm going to read.
I have a copy of the Bhagavad Gita. You want that?
Good. Nah. I don't really remember what the Bhagavad Gita is.
It's
one of the holy texts for
It's
Hinduism.
the Indian, yeah.
Why do you have that?
Why don't you?
I don't even have a Bible in my apartment, so I mean, don't come at me with that shit.
You guys
Called
having
literature.
fun over here? You guys having fun?
They look like they're having fun.
Look like you need some help.
I think they'll be fine.
The other ones are just getting the shit beaten out of them, and the one in the middle's just kind of standing there.